Hello, hello. This is Miss Amelia with So Exceptional Miss Amelia. I'm pulling out my driveway on my way to school for Tuesday, the first day of the week. When I get in my classroom, I may have just enough time to do a little outfit of the day. I just got off my other job. I had enough time to come in the house, freshen up, change from a pants to a skirt, put some sandals on. I had to spray this hair with some water because it had got all poofy. And yeah, get my day started. Usually I'm like late when I'm working both jobs, but today it was like decent. Like it's 7:36. The bell rings for the kids to come to the classroom at 7:41, and the tardy bell rings at 7:45 for high school, and it rings at 7:49 for junior high. So I'm gonna have enough time to do like a little quick outfit of the day. I'm gonna have enough time to prop myself up, do a cute outfit of the day with a little picture. But yeah, it's a cute little skirt and it has pockets. I got this from the thrift store like a long time ago. I like the old little skirts like these, and I feel like the only place you really get them is at the thrift store. Like they're starting to make these now and sell them, but most of the time you want to get some, you gotta go to the thrift store. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna try to prop myself up teaching a math lesson and maybe an English lesson today. But yeah, and I have an IEP meeting today also. I can't take you along with the IEP meeting, but I have an IEP meeting today. I already completed my draft and I did my first set of corrections already. So, and I only have to correct like a couple minor things. So right after this meeting, I should be able to go ahead and send off my IEP. But yeah, before this vlog gets started really good, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, y'all, join me. Week in the life. So, this is the outfit of the day today. This is Tuesday. I did just like a green sweatshirt and some green joggers and my black Nike Air Max, snakeskin looking Air Max. The cute little black headband. So I look today. My teacher outfit of the day for Wednesday, day 2. So I'm about to have to make a couple phone calls to a couple parents. I have a kid who's missed 12 class periods already in school altogether between the different hours. He's missed 3 days in my class, and 3 days in Spanish. You're only allowed to miss 4 days before the juvenile people, be like, hey, what's going on? So, he got a little situation with the juvenile people going on. And on top of that, his daddy don't know he done missed all these days. And I gotta call his daddy. Because the parents don't live together. He lives with the mom, but the daddy didn't move closer to the area now. And he pissed off because his son missed school and got bad grades. So now I gotta talk to the daddy and inform him about what happened at the IEP meeting, because his daddy was not made aware that it was an IEP meeting and he was supposed to be made aware of it. And we didn't know that until after the meeting had already took place. So now I have to call him and update him about the boy's IEP. And I have another student I have to call. He got drama going on at home. His dad and stepmom didn't split up, and now he having to help take care of all the little kids, and they're little kids, like toddler, like so I'm not even in school. He done broke down and cried. He tripping. He got lots of going on. It's a lot going on right now with my students. I have another student, as my students writing their journals, and I have another student, she wrote in her journal, and she told me that she has a friend that's been cutting on themselves. I'm trying to figure out, trying to get her to tell me what friend it is. That kid can get some help. It's just a lot going on. I finally talked to my student. I had a former student. She ran away from home. She moved away from here. She didn't want to live here. She ran away from home, and I was so worried about her. They found her, and I haven't heard anything about her or anything like that. She found my email, and she emailed me. She found my school email on the school website and emailed me from her school that she's at now to let me know that she was fine and that she's getting some help because she needs some mental help, but she's still been having thoughts of running away again. So I don't want to break her trust, but I'm gonna have to slick break her trust because I'm gonna let her dad know and her stepmom know that she's still thinking about that stuff so they can make sure they get her the help that she needs, because I don't want that to happen to her again, because she had a lot of emotional stuff going on prior to her running away. And sometimes these kids be feeling like they just need somebody to talk to. People feel like kids don't be stressed out, but speaking as from the standpoint of a teacher of preteens, with teenagers, 13, 14-year-olds, some of them be 12, it's like young 12th graders, 7th graders. But like speaking from a teacher who deal and interact with those kids at that age all the time, kids be stressed out. When you as a parent stressed out, your kid be stressed out. When you add extra burdens and things onto your children, that stresses them out too. That's why that thing back there that I'm pointing to, right there, that black thing with the little sticky notes on it, that's why I have that. It's a mental health check. If I tell the vibe is off in my classroom, my goal is to do it every morning, every class period anyway. With the first class period, I have each one of my kids. But sometimes life be lifing, and I forget to do it. But if I can tell the vibe is off in the classroom, I immediately stop whatever we're doing in the classroom and we do a mental health check. They write their numbers on the back of the sticky note. Each one of my kids have an assigned number, so their name's not on it, and they stick it on there. That way, none of the other kids can see what number belongs to who, and I do it first as well, so nobody knows who put what where, and that way they can say how they feel. And this is the little thing that I made that go along with it. I use my little Bitmojis for it, but like this is the first one. If they all good, be like I'm great. Just okay. I mean, it's like, I could take it or leave it today. And then this is like, not today. Like today's not the day. This is like this is when I ask them, hey, do you want to write about it? Or do you want to talk about it with an adult? When they start getting to this, that's when I start asking that. This one right here is the struggle is real. When it's the struggle is real, that's when I have a one-on-one with the student and try to see if they help them. I try to figure out what's wrong and what I can do to help them. When they put this one on, this one right here is the I'm not okay. And that's when I inform the counselor that students needs emotional support, or ask can they have a one-on-one with a student, or if they are in FCC, which is Family Counseling Center, if they are with them, I also at that point contact FCC about their client. Was we have FCC within our schools, and we have their counselors that come in and do group sessions and talk to the kids. And so that's when I do that, and they like, I'm not okay. And then this is the last one. Like I feel nothing. That means like I'm numb. I'm numb to the situation. Like it's that bad. And when it gets like that, when it's just I'm numb, that's when I inform the counselor and the principals that the student's in a dark, a bad place emotionally and mentally, and I request their help to talk. And also involve the FCC person if there's a plot, or the counselor as well when they get right here. And I do this just to try to gauge and keep an eye on my kids, because I mean having kids that are they're special education. I'm in the special education department. I have certain students with emotional disturbance disorders, learning disabilities, defiant disorder. I can never say it. ODD. And other type of emotional disturbances, and trauma that they might have had that caused them to be delayed and stuff. And so, and I got kids that be dealing with that. And I got a lot of students that like, they be stressed out about stuff their parents be having going on. So I try to do this mental health check. I've been doing this since I was a ISS instructor. So when I was the ISS coordinator, I did this in ISS with my kids. I had elementary kids, and I would do a mental health check with them to start the day so they could say how they was feeling. And we would work on that, and I do social skills with my kids all the time. Even if they don't require social skills, I still do social skills because that's something that's needed. Communicating with others, expressing your emotional needs. So this is stuff that I do as a special education teacher because it helps the students be the best that they can be. So like I said, this is something that I do with them. And I'm happy to be one of those teachers where my students do feel comfortable enough to tell me, like, hey, Miss Amelia. I had a student tell me, hey, Miss Amelia, um, I got the R word and by my friend's dad, and he got me pregnant. What should I do? I immediately told her, go tell your parents. She told her parents. They got everything taken care of. The person got arrested and all that stuff like that. Or I think something happened to the man. He got arrested, but he ended up getting sick. He passed away, whatever. But and she ended up getting an abortion. And after she got the abortion, she really felt a certain type of way emotionally. Like, I'm not happy, but I'm happy in the sense where I'm happy that I do my job so well and I connect with my students on their level so much where they feel like they can trust me so that I can get them the help that they need. And so I will continue to do mental health checks. It's not something just for special education teachers. It's something for any teacher can do this. You can start your kids' day off with that. Like I have them the first 5 minutes of the day, I give them a journal. They can write in their journal for the first 5 minutes. They write whatever they want. And I check it like fourth hour and seventh hour because that's my prep time, then that's the end of the day. And I respond in it. If it's something that they write that's concerned or something, I respond in their journals and they know, then I respond and I ask them questions to try to get, make sure they know somebody is there for them, that they feel heard. If it's something too concerning, I will let somebody know. That's necessary to let them know. And I also try to get them to let the person know as well, so I don't break that trust with them or I'll go with them. But these are things I do as a special education teacher, but I feel like that's stuff that can help any teacher for real because kids be having a lot they go through. That's why I'm not saying to make it okay, but that's why a lot of times you have those kids that do those school shootings and things like that. Kids mentally, kids be having a lot going on, and it's nice to be able to be a teacher that can be there for kids and help them when they need it. Because sometimes them kids don't have that at home. But yeah, like that's what I'm on my agenda today. My aide did the social skills lesson today. She finished it up. I've been working on communicating with others. That's the topic we've had for the last week and a half. We're about to move on to managing our lives. Like, what we need to do to manage our lives, do our schoolwork. We did friendships, then we did communicate with others. Now we're doing managing our lives. That's the first unit of this life skills book. And I do it with all my kids. And I incorporated like writing lessons and stuff like that to make it a part of English. And I make it a part of social skills, study skills as well. And I do that so that, because this stuff helped all my students. So I make all my special ed kids do it. Even if they don't have me for English and stuff, they have me for study skills, they do it. If they have me for English, they do it. So this way it covers them all. And it's just like gives them that they need to be able to communicate well with each other and show emotions the proper way. Because a lot of the kids I have 7th and 8th grade, especially my 8th graders are going to high school next year. So I try to get them prepared as much as I possibly can before they go to high school because they won't have nobody holding their hand as much. But I don't hold their hand either, but I try to get them emotionally, mentally prepared and academically prepared as much as I can before they go to that other level because they'll no longer have me as a special ed teacher. And yeah, so that's what I do as a special ed teacher. I'm about to get off of here because I'm about to call these two parents for my last 33 minutes of my prep time. I'm going to call these parents and discuss the stuff that I got to discuss with them and try to amend the IEP before 5th hour starts. If I'm able to, which I probably won't because today's been more chill. I've kind of like let my aide do everything today as far as everything is just like a review day. So I'm letting her review with them while I get paperwork done and try to figure out these kids' situations and do the back end stuff of being a SpEd teacher, talking to the principals. I have to meet with the principal because I have a kid, like I said, about to get the parents of juvenile, about to get the kids and all that stuff because they've missed too many days. So I have to do stuff like that today. So my aide's been kind of handling my class today. So I haven't really got to prop anything up to teach anything today because everything is just like a review. And so it's just a review. She's able to do that with them. And today's an independent day as well. And this is where like I've been working with them constantly on stuff. And it's time for them to this week, like I'm starting to have them do more stuff on their own. And I had another kid, like he had a lot of emotional stuff going on. I had to pull his SpEd teacher from last year. We had to sit with him together and try to figure out what he had going on emotionally, because you could tell something was off with him. And then in the hallways, and the counselor noticed too, because when I went to talk to her, I asked her, did she talk to him? And she was like, yeah, I noticed something was real off with him too. So I asked her to talk to him as well. So I try to keep an eye on my students to make sure they're mentally and emotionally good. Because a lot of times when kids not mentally and emotionally good, they can't focus at school, y'all. They can't concentrate. And as teachers, sometimes we have to remember that these is things that I use when I'm a little stressed or anxious or annoyed. And I have this too. I'm one of these teachers, like, I'm very much like my students. That's why I understand my students. That's why I relate to them so much. Because I know I didn't have an IEP growing up. I suffer, and I still do, from reading comprehension issues. So I get my students. I was excellent in math. I was a straight A student, but it was hard for me to be a straight A student. So I understand my students. So I try to be there for them as much as I can and make them know that I'm definitely somebody that can be there for them and support them. Even my high school kids that I no longer have, since I am in the high school building, even though I got junior high, they still come by. And if they had it their way, and if their parents had it their way, I would still be their special ed teacher, because I brought so much confidence out of their kids, and I made their kids feel heard, and I helped their kids so much. And when you hear stuff like that, it makes you feel like, dang, I'm doing my job for real. I don't get paid nothing. I work 3 or 4 jobs, but that right there, like, I know I'm serving my purpose when that happened. Or a kid writes you a letter and talk about how they wish you were their mom because the way you're so supportive with them. Like, when you get stuff like that, that's when you be like, oh, I'm doing my job. I'm gonna get off of here, because if I talk about that stuff anymore, I'm gonna start crying. Because sometimes these kids make me emotional, stuff they be going through, because I can't do nothing to help them. But I'm gonna go because I can see my eyes getting teary-eyed. That'd be pretty much the end of this vlog though, because it's not really much I can, for like privacy reasons, I can't really show much. But don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I hope this gave you a little bit more insight, like what special education teachers do. The rest of this vlog, you'll see little clips of me showing the rest of my outfit of the days for the last 2 days of school. Again, this is a 4-day week school, so you only see 4 outfits. Yeah, that's it this week. I'm planning a gender reveal for my niece. I'm trying to live my best life this weekend. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That's the bell. I legit got 27 minutes now, so I gotta make these phone calls. All right, y'all. Bye. This cucumber salad is good. I'm gonna share it so I can remember it. So, this is the cucumber salad. I had some smoked salmon. I used half of it. I got this one. This is the kind that's already sliced and ready to eat. So I got me some smoked salmon. I had one of my bigger cucumbers that came out of my garden, and I cut it in half. I put 3 small spoons of this in there. You season it to your desire, but I use everything bagel seasoning. And garlic and pepper seasoning. Them are all the seasonings I use. And I just cut up some of my fresh green onions that I got growing in my fridge. And I put a little drizzle of this sesame seed oil. Baby, this right here, it's good. I ain't mad at it. It's my dinner. I'm talking about not me forgetting that it wasn't the weekend and that I had to go to work today. It is Thursday morning. I woke up, turned my alarm off. My alarm set at 5:45. I turned my alarm off, and I took my ass back to sleep. Now, I mean, I'm not late, but I'm late because the bell got to ring. Like, it's crazy. I don't know why I thought that. But I got some good sleep, though. I'm about to go in here. I'm gonna prop y'all up today because I'm for sure going to do, I don't know. I might not prop y'all up. I might be lying. I don't know. I might attempt to prop y'all up to do my English pronouns lesson. Same again. Y'all should have them written down. Because you can write at the top like I had it. I can ... and write. Understand the importance of making short and long-term goals. Set realistic goals. Identify the difference between routine and major decisions. Make responsible decisions. Y'all should have that. And if not, it's on the very first page. Right here. You just put the word I can in front of it. So, and it's going to come up again on another slide. So, you already got these. Your vocabulary words you should already have because Renee went over it with y'all. So I should be able to ask y'all. Y'all should be able to tell me what they are. You have goal, long-term goals, short-term goals, attitude, trade-off, decisions, alternatives, and consequences. See how it's back there again? Okay, so we're talking about all about goals. What is a goal?
Something you want to achieve.
Okay. What makes a goal achievable? What does it have to be?
Realistic.
Yes, it has to be something that's realistic. That's like the number one key in making sure it is achievable. It has to be realistic. Your goal way out of there, like way to the left, you're not gonna be able to. I don't say you won't be able to achieve it, but it'll be a lot harder to achieve something than this if it's real far-fetched. So we're gonna do a goal setting activity. Goal setting activity part 1. You're going to outline, number 1, we're going to outline your short-term and long-term goals. 2, we're going to divide a sheet of paper in half. 3, we're going to answer the questions on the board. I'm about to put some questions on the board. On the left side of the paper, you're going to answer the questions. And on the right side of the paper, you're going to write down what you want to receive when you accomplish the goal. Okay? So, step 1, get your piece of paper out. And this time you will put it on a new fresh piece of paper because you will turn this in. At the top, I want you to write goal setting activity part 1. And make sure your name is on it, the date, and your number.
Who is it?
There go that short end. How you doing, girl?
You matched the bus.
How you doing, Kaylin?
Yeah, she slept to it.
You slept in? Did you get some sleep on me too? You good?
You look, you feeling good.
You sure? All right, you're doing it for the first 5 minutes, and then you can catch up doing this next hour since you're next hour.
Huh? You come your shoes free?
Okay, so I want us to think about, I want us to come up with, on your paper, like I said, you're going to divide the sheet of paper in half. Right? So that means you have to take it out of your notebook. So you divide it in half. Like this. So that means you got to take it out of the notebook. You're going to divide it in half. Outfit of the day. Pick these shoes in this style because it was raining. Cute earrings.